Oh my God. Did that just happen? You're telling me the Vikings kicker is automatic all day long, and he even hit the game-tying field goal last week, but you're telling me he's gonna shank this one? Say less, I'll take it. And this wasn't the prettiest win by any means, but football wasn't meant to be pretty. A win's a win, and you better believe I'm gonna take this one. And we're definitely gonna talk about some of the positives and the negatives on this game, but guess what? I am freaking stoked. And the crazy thing is, we were one kick away from having a depressed rest of the day. That's crazy. And I know we talk about Patrick Peterson a lot on this channel, but do you guys see what I'm talking about now? Deandre Hopkins didn't have a single catch outside of the first quarter. Pat P had him locked up. But even though Kyler Murray wasn't able to find DeAndre Hopkins for the entire rest of the game, he got other players involved like Rondale Moore and Christian Kirk, and he even had Max Williams looking like a god. Maybe Max Williams is our pass-catching tight end after all. Like, who would have said he wasn't? Definitely not me, right? Yeah, no way. You liar! But that's gonna lead to the first positive of the video. Max Williams. I mean, who would have thought he would explode for 7 receptions for 94 yards? Like, what? All offseason long, I've been preaching how we need to go out and get a pass-catching tight end like Zach Ertz, but who needs that when you have Max Williams? Literally nobody saw this coming, and if you tell me right now in the comment section that you did, you're just lying to me. Because I'm telling you right now, there is not one person in the entire world who thought this was going to happen. Literally nobody. Then we get to Rondale Moore, who had 7 receptions for 114 yards and a touchdown. He looked like the star I thought he would be. As a rookie, putting up 114 yards is ridiculous, and the fact that he also had a touchdown makes it even better. Rondale Moore has crazy potential, and I can't wait to see what he's going to do. And keep in mind, this is only his second game in the NFL. So more than likely, this isn't going to be the only time he's going to put up over 100 yards receiving. And then we get to Christian Kirk, who only had 3 receptions, but it seemed like every catch he had came in a crucial moment. You had the back foot fadeaway by Kyler Murray, who just lofted it up on 4th down to Christian Kirk, and he came down with it. And I can't exactly remember the other 2, but I might show him right here. And if I don't, I just look stupid right now. And then you have AJ Green and DeAndre Hopkins, who both had touchdowns as well. I'm not gonna lie, D-Hop was pretty boxy the entire game, besides this play right here, which I'm not gonna lie, kind of toasted Pat P. But last but not least, on this offense, we gotta talk about Kyler Murray. I'm gonna say a lot of positive things about his performance today, but I also am gonna be talking about some negatives. I mean, let's start with the positives first. He threw for 400 yards and had 3 touchdowns. Well, I mean, technically he had 4 because he had a rushing touchdown and 3 passing. Kyler Murray played a phenomenal game, but he did throw 2 interceptions that kind of killed our momentum. If he doesn't throw those picks, this game isn't as close as it was. But I mean, there's other reasons why it was close, and we'll get to that in just a little bit. But one more thing I want to say about Kyler is I still think he's gonna be the MVP. I mean, putting up stats like this and winning games is gonna go a long way. And if we can continue to pull these off, there's no reason Kyler shouldn't walk away with the award. I mean, cut the turnovers, and it's a clear-cut winner in my opinion. Am I biased? Probably. Will I continue to be biased? Probably. Do I have any shame in being biased? Absolutely not. So I'm gonna continue to do it. But like I say in every video, with positives comes negatives, and we're gonna go over those right now. First things first, why do we always have to start the game with penalties? Can we start a game where we don't have 80 false starts? Is it possible? Because at this point, I don't think it is. We had 2 false starts in the first quarter, 1 on DJ Humphries and 1 on Kelvin Beachum. We gotta get this together. Literally in the beginning of the game, we're like the most undisciplined team, but then we get deeper and deeper into the game, and we're just fine. Like, what is it? I don't understand. It's the little things, and if we want to compete for a Super Bowl, we gotta get that together. Penalties kill drives, and we don't want that happening. And hold up, there is one more positive I want to talk about, and that's Matt Prater. I told you he might be the best signing of last offseason. I wasn't kidding. I mean, he drilled a franchise record 62-yard field goal. And for the first time in forever, we have a kicker. The Cardinals have a kicker. What is this? I can't believe I almost let that one slip. Okay, now back to the negatives though. I mean, negative number 1 is our corner depth is pretty bad. With Marco Wilson getting hurt this game, our corner depth is not looking too hot. And at this point, I don't really know what options we have. Like, we could sign a veteran on the market right now, but like, what is that really gonna do for us? I mean, I guess it stabilizes the position, but it's not gonna be a long-term answer. Maybe we look at someone to trade for at the deadline. Like, I don't know, maybe Stephon Gilmore. Like, I don't know what that's gonna cost, but it might be an option for us. I'm just throwing some options out there. So Steve Keim, if you're watching my videos, which I know you do, go get Stephon Gilmore. Pretend it's Madden, just give up a 2nd-round pick. Simple. Negative number 2 was we let Dalvin Cook have a field day. If he didn't get hurt, I think the Vikings would have won this one. He got injured twice, but before that, he was dominating us all day long. And let's talk about the Vikings offensive line too, because his job looked easy. I mean, the holes he was running through were wide open. I mean, honestly, you might have been able to put Eddie Lacy in that backfield and get the same production. The lanes were that open. It just seemed like we had no answer for the Vikings offense all day long, and somehow we still got the win. Our defense looked terrible in the first half, but the second half, they showed flashes the last week. They stepped up when it counted, and ultimately helped us get the win. But all day long, it felt like we had no pass rush at all whatsoever. I mean, not only could we not stop the run game, but we couldn't get any pressure. Any. And don't even get me started on Kirk Cousins. My man looked like Lamar Jackson in the first half. Like, what was I watching? It was a crazy game overall, but I knew what the Vikings offense was capable of. If that offensive line performs, they're a scary team. But honestly, I can't be any more happy than I am right now. Although we didn't get the win I was expecting, I will gladly take it because it's on the record as we are 2-0. This is a great start to the season, and so far, I'm 2-0 in my predictions, and so are you guys. I mean, well, clearly, if you look at the like total from last video, it wasn't really close. But that's pretty much gonna wrap up today's video. If you guys are new to the channel and end up enjoying today's video, consider hitting that subscribe button. I post NFL and NBA content, so if you're a fan of either of those or both of those, this is the perfect channel for you. And if I left out anything that you guys saw from today's game, let me know down in the comment section below. But like I said, that's all I got for today's video. Hopefully you guys did enjoy. It's been your boy Mythic. Peace out.